Welcome to Warriors TV in association with Aquasil. Tonight we are talking to Blackburn Hawks coach Ollie Lomax. Ollie, wow, what a result, what a performance from your team tonight.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent night for the club, excellent for the room, excellent for everyone connected. Like, people are writing us off. We've gone through a bit of adversity the last 6 weeks. I've gone through adversity myself. My family's gone through it with me. But what a night. I'm so proud of these lads. Like, we've come up here short-handed. It's a rearranged game from when the storm was around earlier in the year. We've come up with two lines, and I'm not as involved as I'd like to be at the minute. I'm having to keep my distance from the team, but still travelling. They're still like, it's my lads, like my team as such. So I just have to make sure I'm doing everything right. But we had a plan coming up here. I've played here many times in the past. I've come up here with good teams and we've been turned off. I'm not saying we're a good team this year, but I've come up here with like a loaded team in the past, and we've been beaten quite comprehensively up here. But I kind of know how to set a team up to come up here, and the lads bought in, and we kind of clogged the middle up as such, and it wasn't pretty. But coming up here in the past, you'd have to come up with your belts and braces, and you'd get knocked around and stuff like that, and it was a rough place to come. But Whitley now actually beat you at hockey rather than beating you at hockey and beating you up physically. But the Warriors are such a good team this year, and they've run the Sharks close, and that's a massive 2 points for us tonight.
It really is, because I think with form with Nottingham are under now, that could have on your coattails, so to speak, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we sort of turned a corner at the end of January. I thought we had a good January, and we beat Widnes back to back, and then we had a couple of games against Nottingham, and that's where all the kerfuffles come around, and they've turned the corner. And I keep saying to the lads, I'm like, we don't want to be down there in that mix. And to be fair to Nottingham, they're bringing young kids through, and some of them kids probably aren't going to be on the Lions roster next year. They'll be in the league above. So all credit to them. They're developing young guys, which is great for this league. But as far as Blackburn are concerned, this year it's year 2 of the new project. It's year 2 for me being involved. I was involved in the mini-series working under Ryan Finnerty. I do feel let down with what's happened, but I'm not going to comment on that. I'm learning as a coach. I have to deal with this adversity. I've took it all in my stride. The lads are behind me, I'm behind the lads, so we get this season done. But this season, we're ticking all the boxes. We're getting people back through the door at Blackburn. We've had 1,000, 1,100, 1,200 people in. I think we had 1,300 in against Billingham the other week. It was fantastic, so we keep building on that. Get this year out of the way, hopefully have a run in the playoffs, extend the roster next year, and hopefully we can have a serious challenge next season.
Yeah, you certainly, as you said there, perhaps on the ice, the Hawks aren't at the position you want to be, but off the ice, everything seems to be coming together nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you want to be looked after as a hockey player. I mean, I'm very recently retired, so I know what a hockey player wants. So as a coach now, well, sort of coach, I'm just making sure all the lads are looked after. They've got all the stalls are correct. They've got the right apparel. They've got all the right training gear. They're all looked after. We've got a first-class travel bus. We come up here in style. We all go to the bar after the game. We all mix with the locals and stuff like that. We all do work in the community with schools, radio, stuff like that. And I'm from Blackburn. I'm proud of the club, and I'm proud to still be involved. And all them lads in there tonight, that's a massive step forward for the club and for the league, really, because anyone on any night in this league can beat anyone. Like, this league's a very good league. Like, every team's had the strong nights and they've had their off nights. We've probably had more off nights than strong nights, but this will live long with me, and fair play to them boys in there. They're enjoying it, and so they should.
Yeah. Potential is Warriors could face Hawks in the quarterfinals of the playoffs, and other than Solway and Dundee, you're the only team to beat the Warriors this season. So that's got to be heartwarming going into the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, I've played against the Warriors before in the postseason, and there's no tougher team to get. So we might have done ourselves a disservice by getting the Warriors, but we've come here and we've done it. And if we can sneak a 1-goal lead or a 1-goal loss up here, it's a 2-leg affair, I believe. I back us to beat anyone in the barn at Blackburn when it's jumping on a Sunday night, 6 o'clock face-off, 1,000 people in there. It's where that's what I mean. It's where you want to be, and I said that. I said this season's it's been up and down. Every season's a long season. Lots of turns in the road. If we could play like that week in, week out, we can really make a run for that weekend in Leeds.
Well, thank you for your time, Ollie. Best of luck with the coaching, and I'm sure we'll see you again next season.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Adam. Nice to see you.